Hi guys, so this video will be about our new Biotope aquarium project, this tank here. This is a Biotope aquarium of Rio Negro in Brazil, and this is a blackwater biotope. It's an imitation of this coastal area closer to the shoreline, so it has a bit of a slope on the back. This is a 60-liter Dennerli nanocube. It's 40 centimeters high, 38 centimeters deep, and 40 centimeters wide. It holds about 60 liters of water. And so we'll start with the population. Currently I have here 10 cardinal tetras, 4 dwarf pencilfish, Nanostomus beckfordi, and 4 Corydoros duplicareus, but probably you will never be able to see Corydoros because they're hiding in leaf litter and they're hiding behind it in the cave under this driftwood in here. So this tank, it doesn't have a filter. It has an air stone in the back to create some water circulation and some surface agitation, but there's no filtration basically for 2 reasons. First is this tank is really lightly stocked and all these fish are really small, so there is no need for filtration. They produce really limited amount of bioload. Also, it has quite a lot of plants which you may not see at the moment, but we will soon zoom in and you will be able to see them. And all of these plants, particularly Monstera up here, which is growing with its roots in water, it consumes lots of nitrates and it actually needs more nitrates than these fish are capable of producing. So I'm not using any filtration on this tank for this purpose, to possibly create more nitrates for these plants to feed on. Also, I'm doing about 20% water change once per week. On the bottom in here we have a mixture of different leaf litter. There are catappa leaves, there are magnolia leaves, and some oak leaves as well. There's a bit of a slope in here that goes into the back. It's made up of lava rock. You won't be able to see it because it's all covered with leaf litter, and it's covered with fine river sand, kind of a natural color river sand. In the back, I never used live plants in blackwater setups previously for obvious reasons, because there's not enough light in blackwater, and so it's hard for plants to grow in blackwater. But I've tried, this time I tried to make this experiment and I planted Echinodorus in there. And surprisingly, it is actually growing because it seems to get sufficient amount of light. I'm using 2 lamps in here, and apparently there is enough light for this plant to grow. On top of the tank we have a layer of Amazon frogbit. Normally I keep the cover glass on, but I just removed it for filming. Right, so also we have here some riparian plants. There is a Monstera in here, and 2 different types of pothos plants. That's yellow or golden pothos and the regular pothos. They have their roots in water, and I attached pothos with suction cups to the glass, to the back side of the glass, so it holds them in place. I'm not sure if you would be able to see that. And Monstera, it just holds on this large piece of driftwood that we have in there, so it kind of sits on top of it. And I've set up this tank about 3 weeks ago, and initially Monstera was not doing very well. It was losing some of its roots, but now I can see there's some fresh growth in terms of leaves and roots, so it seems to have adapted to this new environment and it started growing. So the idea is that the Monstera plants will cover all of this driftwood, kind of creating this sort of a natural feel. This tank also has a heater, 200 watt heater, so I keep the temperature at about 27 degrees Celsius, because most of this, well, all of these fish, they like it warmer. I use some alder cones, and also I replenish the leaf litter every week in order to sustain this black water condition and to keep the tannins at approximately the same level, because with each water change the amount of tannins is obviously changing, because you remove them with each water change. So I need to add something that will sustain this black water condition. I hope you like this video, so leave your comments in the comment section. What do you think about this tank? Does it look natural? Does it look like a biotope? And I'll see you soon.